Hey everyone, Treygonite here. This is yeah, Xur series, guys. You know what's up? And no, I didn't ever repeat. So guys, this is episode 16 of my Xur series. If you are not familiar with this series, this is a series where every week I go to either the Tower or the Vestian Outpost, check out what Xur's selling, and give my opinion on what you should and should not buy for the week. Also, I'll keep you up to date on some of my upcoming videos, current projects, my class, my build, what I'm running and stuff. And different, Destiny related content. So, pretty much, guys, last week I was running still my girl warlock. It's actually my only 40 character now. Got tired of my guy warlock. I wanted to decide between the two. Decided to choose the girl warlock, and overall just been grinding. So I have a ton of stuff because I only have one character to really be giving it to. So I'm not spreading all my materials out, spreading all my stuff out. I have like almost 400. I'll be having 400 by the end of the weekend for passage coin, most likely. Not a ton of like material like relic iron or worm spore or anything like that. Just because I spend it a lot, but I have already 145.3 coin. I have pretty good ornaments. Got a decent amount of silver dust. Got 5 skeleton keys. And I just used one like a few days ago. So had over the limit of 1 slot for skeleton keys. So just anyways, guys, yeah. So I have a lot of stuff, a lot of guns. My vault is extremely full. But anyways, so yeah, I've been grinding on this warlock. This is my main and only character at the moment. I do have a hunter that I have to level up, as well as possibly another warlock just for flawless runs, multiple flawlesses a week. Just so I can maximize the amount of gear and layout series. So anyways, guys. Also, one more change is I've gone back to a Voidwalker. I was running Stormcaller for a while, trying to be a Storm, but the one thing that really annoys me is that the grenades don't get any love in this class. This class is extremely underpowered when it comes to grenades, and that is a big part of the neutral game. Is if you can push up, you can push people with the grenades. And a warlock is not one of those push first players. It's it's a character that usually pushes after it gets tagged with a grenade or pushes with a teammate. So me being a hand cannon player running a storm, best I can hope to do is try to predict where somebody was going, throw my storm grenade there. I'm not a huge advocate of the arc bolt grenade. However, it is a popular grenade. But without having something like a skip, a flux, or a lightning grenade, I just I'm very familiar with the way to play Voidwalker, and I decided to go back because I believe it'd be easier to do carries with Rue. Or any of the other Sherpas I run with, and overall I would just perform better. I started at a 193 KD after like 30 games in last week on the dungeons for Charles, and I ended with a 155 after like 90 to 100 games. So I obviously played another 60 or so games and dropped my KD from 1.9 down to 1.5. So that was kind of rough, very frustrating. So during the week of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, during those 3-day periods where Charles was not out, I decided to finish leveling up my Voidwalker, and I'm not going to run a base to Void due to the sandbox patch nerf, so I'm going to be running Vortex Mastery anyways. So I chose, once I got this unlocked and I have, a good amount of armor and recovery, then I'm pretty good on my Voidwalker. So I'm be running Bomb for this weekend. If I choose to, I might go Storm. And if we play some really bad kids, I might just run Sunsinger just so I can start getting this leveled up for raids and stuff. Don't really plan on running it in PvP, but PvE, it is what I want to run. Currently, I'm running hand cannon, sniper, machine gun. I love this machine gun. It's the corrective measure machine gun from VOG, Vault of Glass raid, if y'all do not know what VOG is. And I'm probably going to be running Wormwood, obviously, but I'll change back and forth between Wingward, maybe even some But Not Forgotten, and Icebreaker. So I kind of flip-flop, do different stuff. Anyways, guys, for the reason you came here, Xur, let's get it. So, let's go. Legacy Ingram's at 31. Strange coin for the week. Not worth it. Stay away from it. It's just year 1 Ingram you don't need. And then we got feedback fences for the Titan. This deals damage in an area around you when you have damage dealt to you through a melee. So, like, if you melee, or if someone melees you, they're going to receive damage for meleeing you. That's it's a pretty nice perk, actually. But overall, I'm not a huge advocate of it, as I find other exotics for the Titan to be more useful. So it's something you might want to have in your arsenal, but it's definitely not something that's first consideration for running. Bones of AO, my only exotic I run on a hunter. I run it for more speed and quickness. You can also double jump and better direction because you can attach better directional and then still have a double jump with it. So, or triple jump technically. So yeah, it's really awesome. So I would definitely pick that up if you're a hunter and you don't have it. Next is Heart of the Praxic Fire for the Warlock. When Radiance is active, increased agility and decreased ability cooldown. So it's going to keep your abilities going longer when you pop that Radiance. So if I was running a self-res, I probably honestly wouldn't run self-res. Maybe for trials purposes, but overall I would run Radiance because it is actually a very good super with one-hit melees and solar, or any of the grenades, honestly, that you run. You have multiple ones you can just throw out as soon as you pop that super, so it's awesome, and this is a great exotic to help complement that class, that subclass. So something you might want to pick up is Warlock. I currently don't have Radiance even close to unlock, so I'm not going to need it anywhere near in the future, so I'm not going to pick it up, waste my time, or my coin, even though I have plenty. Hard Light is the weapon for the week. Before the recent sandbox patch at the end of March, I would have said it's not really worth it. It's a good gun, but it's not in the meta. You're not going to have an ultimate amount of success with this. But now that it is in the meta, now that auto rifles have got a extreme buff and they have a lot better range and they just do better performance-wise, I would say this is a great weapon. It's amazing for players starting out. It was actually my second ever exotic that I used. Suros Regime was first. Hard Light was second. And if you're not familiar with FPS games, or you're just not really a strong, advocate of FPS games, and maybe you play, RPGs or MMOs or MOBAs, whatever else you may play, role play games, are obviously not going to give you any familiarity with FPS format. So if you come from some other type of game and not FPS games, this is great because shots you miss have a chance to bounce off walls and hard surfaces, as you can see, ever penetrate targets and ricochet off hard surfaces. So honestly, you miss shots, sometimes you're still hitting those shots because they bounce back and hit you, or hit your opponent, not you. But bottom half of the magazine also does additional damage. Glass half full perk is nice on this. Spray and play, I'd rather run glass half full, quick draw, or fitted stock, and then violet light, which is the special perk for the gun. Honestly, I'd probably just keep it at accurate ballistic so you don't lose any on the range. But then again, if you lose just a tiny bit on the range stability, but get that nice impact, add a little bit to that kill time. So anyways, guys, that is the top column. Next, we have the new thing, which has been out for a couple weeks. It's the weapon bundles. Gives you both an exotic weapon as well as the ornament to match. So technically, I already have the last word, so I shouldn't need it. This is the one, though. It's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a Western theme. That's the other one. But anyways, this is the one that's being offered. That right there is the one that's being offered. I'm not really big on either of the ornaments for the last word, so I'm not going to get that. Plus, I'm not going to waste all but 2 of my silver dust to get that. Considering I already have 4 last words. Definitely don't need that once you unlock it. Once you get off the wall for 2,500 glimmer and a exotic shard. So I'm not going to waste that for that ornament. Basically, I'd be spending 30 strange coin and 25 silver dust for an ornament. And I'm not doing that because it's not that nice. The other one is Red Death. So if you're not familiar with what these are, it's basically, like I said, a weapon matched with its ornament. One of its 2 ornaments usually. And can be a good deal. However, from the time they brought this out, have always said I think it's kind of expensive. Last week it was, I forget what the weapon was, but the in the weapon bundle was that weapon, I believe. So you were basically paying 30 strange coin and 25 silver dust when you could have got just the weapon for 7 less strange coin. So you were still paying 7 additional strange coin. So you're basically paying 7 strange coin and 25 silver dust just for the ornament, because you could have got the weapon alone for 23, but it's 30 plus 25 for the weapon and ornament. So anyways, guys, kind of expensive. I'd stay away from it unless it's something you've been searching for or fishing for a really long time. Then it could be a good deal. The vehicle upgrades, if that's your kind of thing, go for it. Not mine, so I'm staying away from it. Heavy ammo scents, with the raids being out, definitely pop up on those heavy ammo scents. The 10 for 3 is a great deal. I currently have 79. I don't need any, so, but I, as you can tell, have stocked up. 3 a coin is always a great and preferable item for the week, is my favorite. Increase those chances for those exotic drops. Glass needles change some of those properties of those exotics. I'm not sure if I even have any, so I'm going to go ahead and stock up on some of these. Glass needles. And then lastly, guys, Moto Light, which I think you get plenty of. No reason to waste strange coin on it unless you're like one of those guys that has like 5,000 strange coin. Then you could do it, whatever. Level up those factions, get those unlocked for the book. And then, as always, guys, finally, last but not least, the exotic shard. If you need any, grab them. Let's see what I'm sitting at right now. 12. I'm good. So anyways, guys, that's it for Xur episode 16. Xur series is a weekly series, guys, for y'all who do not know. And it's basically, like I said in the beginning of the video, it's just me explaining what you should and should not buy for Xur for the week. Alright, guys, Trials map for the week is the Last Exit. The last time it came around, I did not play it, was busy, didn't have a chance to play it, so it'll be my first time ever playing Last Exit for Trials this weekend. Rue, Pete, and myself just recently bought MLB The Show 17, so not exactly sure how much we're going to be on playing Trials this weekend. Pete usually does not play that much. We are going to play some with him, as he was the original player we started playing Trials with, as our original teammate and stuff. But we also do carries, Rue and I, so we will be getting to some of those hopefully this weekend. And as always, guys, enjoy your day. Stay tuned for more content coming soon, especially this weekend with Trials. And definitely tune into the stream, twitch.tv/Treygonite, and also my teammate and Sherpa, twitch.tv/Ruzard. Definitely tune in to Ruzard stuff. He's a featured channel on my channel right here, so definitely go subscribe to his YouTube, as he needs all the help and support he can get as well. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching, and peace.